Let's see. Well, of course, YouTube's always third to send. Let's see who next number two. Facebook or Twitch? Oh wow, Twitch this time. Facebook is still not sending. Yeah, Facebook is still not connected. Twitch and YouTube has. Alright, well, let's do our intro. Alright, they like what I'm doing. Please come to the door now. Yeah, so before we get started, so thanks today, yesterday, in the Lodi store, there is a new trait. Right here called the, Boimler effect. Boimler effect. Now, to the guys who follow the Lower Deck cartoon, yeah, this is his trait. So you watch the Lower Deck cartoon and you kind of get into the Lower Deck cartoon, this is his trait. So there he went out of his way to kind of buy it for me, because guess what? This is now the new, RTS killer. Hey, Aaron. This is the FPS killer. Just everything else. It's doing crazy amount of FPS, just everything else and all. As you can see, it's 200 Lodies at the Lodi store. But if you don't have it, you can go to the exchange. As you can see, there's people selling it for 100 mil. Just everything else on the exchange. So you can buy it off the exchange, just everything else and all. So what is that? Alright. The Boimler effect is a player character's based loading trait. The dice a chance for using a non-specialist bridge officer to recharge all other bridge officer ability. Recharge times of their respective shared cooldown categories. A 17.5% chance recovery. The recharge time of all other bridge officer ability up to the shared category cooldowns. So, yeah, you're trying to speed up. Instead of like Boimler. Boimler. Alright, thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. So again, like I said, this is oh crap, I just got the cartoon's name. Lower Deck. This is the cartoon's name called Lower Deck, just everything else. So there you went out of his way to get it for me, just everything else. I'm not just kidding. Oh, hi Dave. And there's Dave, the guy who gave me my gift. Hi Dave. Can you hear me, Dave?
Your stream, it's cool trait, isn't it?
Yeah, and you got Aaron in the chat thing. You still got it wrong. Yes, of course I got it wrong. I'm a redneck. I'll take Boimler. There, Boimler. There, it. Anyway, so yes, so thanks to Dave who did everything else. It's 200 Lodi on the Lodi. Well, you can go to the exchange. You can buy it off the exchange. As you can see, they're selling it for 100,000. Just everything else and all. So it's crazy. Alright, now I'm gonna maximize this thing. So thank you again, Dave.
Hey, we're a team.
Yep. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump up to my thingy. Now, Dave snack him. Now, since it is enhancing bridge officer cooling, This and all. I pretty much have everything and anything stating that as much as my bridge officer's ability.
Citizens
Go
of
away,
the
Mr. President, you're annoying. So, go to my duty officers. I had got one, a Mark Kazano, I can't pronounce his name. He's a tactical officer. Recharge times reduce the tactical teams and thus the starship lesson specialization on use of tactical teams. Then down here, I've got Willow Janet Sylar, which is once again a duty officer, the sheet of the engineer class. Reduced times, recharge times, reduce the engineering teams by 8 seconds and starship hull repair when using engineering team. So if you're kind of wondering how the hell, this next Jenny, if you're wondering how the hell I'm able to, get a hull docked and everything else, it's because of her. Each time I hit my thingy here, just everything else, and do a engineering team, yes, my duty officer, the earth feeding up, then my hull is also getting an 8% dock. Then going to my science officer, and Anderson Andre Whitham. Recharge time reduced the science team by 8 seconds to starship emitters when using a science team. So, I didn't say it to the bridge officers. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm showing everything and anything because each time you do a loss, just in fact, let me show you where it is first. So when you go into your traits, it's not down here in your stats reputation. It's not a starship trait. It's up here in your personal traits, up here. So if you... Seriously? I saved this. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. I really hate this game sometimes. Alright, like I said, I really hate this game sometimes. Alright, get rid of you. There it is. So, yes, it is down here, as you can see, this everything else. Why do I have 2 copies of kinetic position? Like, really? Alright, so, alright, I'm gonna get rid of this for a second. Yeah, like I said, it's able to say the other stupid thing, but then, alright, so there's my 10 thing. There's that. You go away. You go away. Really, when this game gets stupid. Why? Because it's a feature. It is a feature. Slot there. Now go back at the leadership. Slot there. Now go back down to my kinetic. Slot there. Just so they won't be stupid, the guys why? Because it's stupid. There. Now remember it. Feature. Anyway. Before I explode. So again, it's not a space reputation. It's not a starship trait. It is a personal space trait. So as you can see here. Chance of bridge officer ability to reset all bridge officer ability. Space trait. Designs a chance of using a non-specialist bridge officer ability to recharge all other bridge officer ability recharge times up to their respective shared cooldown categories. The gears of any great machine suffer from fractum. With ruthless precision, it is at times the best way. Often allowing a bit of a slip and wiggle makes the whole structure more resilient. It is this way one should be careful not to police one's crew too closely. A 17.5 chance because of the recharge time of other bridge officers' abilities up to their shared cooldowns. So, again, like I said, yes, it goes up to your personal base trait. Now, what I'm trying to do is enhance any and all, bridge officer abilities as possible. So as you can see, it's there. Go back to the other one. These are duty officers that's feeding up. So this guy is feeding off my science powers. This one, she's feeding with all my engineer towers. This one here, he's feeding with all my tactical towers. Then if you go into my layout, I've got this one down there, jail pack, which gives a 2.6% subsystems, a 26 Starship Shield capacity boost that also gives a 7% cooldown reduction on bridge officer abilities. Now there's other consoles, like there's this console right here. I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called. Or is it that one? Yeah, I got it. So I got the right one slotted. So temporal phase overcharged quad core. If you go down here where it says temporal phase capacitor, is it block? Yes, it is the. Well, now you can still see it. You can read it. No, you can't because it's the end block. I need to move it over a little. I get the feeling you don't probably understand what this does. Hey, I'm doing everything. I'm a jack of all trades, thank you. Or a Jenny of all trades, thank you. So auxiliary, as you can see, this one gets a 56 bridge officer ability recharge time reduction for 15 seconds. Gets everything else, so that's knocking down bridge officers. Then there's an actual consoles that you can actually get. There's one for the engineer that you put up here. There's one for, well, I've got the science one. And then there's one for tactical that you can actually get that actually speeds up more. So any idea that you see so far, Dale?
As in what exactly?
How much setup is so far?
It looks good.
Yeah, 'cause you kind of see. Now, granted, we had a cheater. I'm not going to say his name, but a cheater, a Kredzos. But as you can see, yeah, I came in third place, just everything else. Doing the test, just everything else. But this guy doing over close to 500. Yeah, he must have been using everything broken and the unbroken because when we were doing the infected, I mean, I was stuttering and rubber-banded, but it was like every single time he literally came to the center of the map and didn't even move practically. He just like blew everything away in the middle, turned to the left a little bit, shot way over there, and he was able to hit everything way over there, took it all out, turned to the other side, hit everything over the other side. As soon as the tactical cube came in, of course the tactical cube would automatically push him back because where the cube had to be, he was sitting at. So it pushed him back, and he just like blew at the tactical cube, moved forward, took out the gate, and that was it. And I mean, he was done in less than 5 minutes, because that's on the star tower this guy had. He had a lot of firepower. Alright. Well, I have not done my thingy yet, just everything else, so it is now off the cooldown. So I'm going to go ahead and actually do Center Point. Now granted, Center Point is not a good for the DDS, just everything else, because it's mostly the doors that everybody aims toward, the door ones. But Center Point's not bad. You don't have to worry about the high DDSers showing up and doing that BS crap as you saw in that last run. So we're going to do Centerpoint. And I'll take care of my event, and then at 1 o'clock, Destiny will do his weekly reset. There it is,
I think
except...
it's called counterpoint.
Huh?
I think it's called counterpoint instead of center point.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, yeah, sorry. Thank you. And a second.
Only 'cause I love you.
Yeah, like I said, and we miss you. There's people that misses your girly voice. You know, want to know if you're wearing a dress for today.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, there's this one guy that used to come in here until I finally told him they're not a girl. But he sounds like one.
Because he's soft and
Soft, cuddly, and huggable.
huggable.
Yep. Yeah, let's go ahead and start it.
DS9 to all Alliance ships. We are under attack by Mirror Universe force.
Yeah, that's it. Now started. So now, like I said, that coming here, you don't have to worry about the high DDSers, because they don't come to this one as much. They mainly focus on the Borg ones, namely. Come on, get in there, get the third shot. God damn it. Yes! Oh, that's the top. Yes! I am bouncing off the... Got Reynolds! Just past me. Yeah, Reynolds is doing... Wow, Jesus Christ, he's doing up close to 2 million in damage.
Thank you. We were taken by
I was hoping to get a true accurate number, but I don't know, we got a guy in here that's doing close to 2 million DDS in damage. Throw some heal down on the space station. I'm stuck in the arm. Ah, good, we got someone chasing... And I'll detect the station, since everybody is chasing the arrests. I will detect the station. Oh, it's sticking me on. Okay. What are you doing? Why you keep talking behind me, please? In front of me, please. On my head, you can't see you. Thank you. I hate when it does that. Hey, Ghost Rider. Showing off the new trait that, he thought the
They're
name.
breaking off. We have them on the... Wait. We're getting massive energy readings.
Understood. Alright, definitely throw some heals on the station. So it gets an early lesson. Is, at the Northwoods end. Now you need 15, assault crews picked up and delivered. Most people tend to fail it because they, forget about the assault crew and out-destroy the, whatchamacallit.
Lower your defenses. And
Why?
surrender!
Because there's an optional, it's kind of like an optional. Oh, I am stunned. I got, any move for you. You're not. Oh, I'm you voting your right. So yeah, most people just start out-destroying the, other place because why not, you know? Try to get the thingy, get everything else, but, like I said, there's another one that you have to, deliver 15 assault crews.
Surrender now!
And the terror.
So there's 3, I just delivered the fourth one. La 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 la. Ah, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Oh, yeah, he's gonna do that.
You are fools to oppose us.
Alright, beam up, beam up, beam up. It looks like got Tiki taking up the love run.
We've conquered everyone else in our reality.
Now, if you're not a strong tank, yeah, you're gonna take hits like right there. You saw right there. I got targeted real hard. So, yeah, you wanna be careful. You brace through any path, a few other things as you come in.
Crush.
Because you basically, when you're transporting bridge officers, bridge officers or assault teams, yeah, your shields are offline. You have no shield for a few seconds. As you can see right there, I ain't taking hits while I'm being up. Your shields are offline. So you will take some hull damage if you're not careful. So you come in, do Thor, cooldown.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs. Repairs complete. Now, you face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
As you're coming back out, you do want to try to target some Terran
We're
ships.
taking too much damage.
If you don't get rid of all of them,
Deploy
yeah, they will
defensive
bring you down. Now, let's go down. Let's clear the ones down. Yeah.
Make repairs.
Oh, get that.
Repairs complete. You face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
And we just hit our optional of carrying 15 troops over. Yay, so we got that. Now we just gotta get the Epic Nor down here and like keep it below like 50. Right there. If you can keep it below 50 and keep it around 50 the whole time. Yeah, right there. There's 30, 29,
We're
25,
taking too much
20.
damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
You get another option for, you know, knocking it down and keeping it down.
Face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
See, average health, optional below 50%. DS9, ooh, you do not want the DS9 to go below.
We're
Now,
taking
you want to
too
keep
much
DS9
damage.
as much as you
Deploy
can
defensive
around the 80
countermeasures.
mark. Because as soon as it hits 80,
Make
it
repairs.
never fails. As soon as it starts hitting 80, it starts dropping fast. So you want to keep it well above 80.
Repairs complete.
Being up for
Face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Like I said, the more assault crews you send over there, the more damage you do to Epic Nor.
Warning, ship is under attack.
We're taking too much damage.
Balance attack.
Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Four shields failing.
Make repairs.
Rear shield failing. Right shield failing.
Oh, I am taking damage.
Repairs complete. You face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Attack if you can run there.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive
Why is
countermeasures.
someone calling in the Klingon thingy when we made it to the last wave?
Make repairs.
Ah, the ASS Pennsylvania. Hello, Pennsylvania.
Four shields failing.
Repairs complete.
Rear shields failing.
That's a
Face
Pennsylvanian.
the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Oh, we're down to 30 seconds. Can I get this crew delivered in time?
Four shields failing.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Failing.
Alright, real fast, go up and get ready.
Make repairs.
8, 5, 4, turn around. I'm not gonna be in the right direction.
Repairs complete. Now, you face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Alright, I am like right behind them. They spawn in right about here. If you get right about here, you'll get flanking damage, just everything else. So you'll do more damage than they will. Well, if they're in front, they're gonna get hit hard.
reinforcements will put
Especially
you
when
in
that
your
dreadnought goes fire with his lance ability.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Hey, you switched off my... I hate when it does that. It switched off my... Right there's what I want. Yeah, it keeps switching over to the reinforced dreadnought use. You see, I've got all the air right there. And there. Completed.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Terok Nor has been sent back to the mirror universe. We wouldn't have been able to repel them.
Alright. So, to the ones who's kind of curious, do wrong not this time. So yeah, as you can see, with the thingy that everything else, this run guy, yeah, you see he was doing crazy and out of damage to everything else. And yeah, to the first hit, I was number one. But then as soon as he started bringing his star power in, yeah, we kept trading back and forth. A couple of times I was at top, he got on second, then he'd take third place, and then I'd be second. So we kept trading back and forth, just everything else and all. So as you can see, yeah, it's an interesting trait to everything else. So thank you again, Dahyun. Go ahead and upload that to the STO mixes. Oh, cool, it's working. It's working. Now we can actually see what he was using. Now this is STO Nexus. So he's using non-static energy torpedo tolerant denoray. Non-static energy torpedo according to, oh, he was a torpedo dude. That's why he was doing so much. Yeah, tolerant denoray. So yeah. So like I said, if you're kind of curious, this everything else. Yeah, the other one here, now, especially if you do the DDS Legion, which I am actually part of, yeah, this is what they use, just everything else, just everything else and all. But if you want to, do the general and whole, there's also this group, just everything else, that, with this one here, that you can see, yeah. So yeah, there he was working. So like I said, yeah, this is the new trait that you can get on the Lodi store, and it's actually for like speeding up bridge officers and just everything else and all. Yeah, it is definitely worth it. Just everything else. Now you kind of look at what I've got. Slide over. I'm actually using off to that still. If you kind of look at my towers, just everything else, stations. I'm still using my off to that ability, just everything else. So I'm still kind of using it. Oh, in fact, that just reminded me. Do I still have that guy, or did I replace him? No, I replaced him. Shit. It's... Alright, so let me reset. Yeah, there's a guy in here. Let me find him. And if the ones who's kind of curious, there he is right there. Brad Boimler. There you go, Eric. Did I butcher it correctly? Did I butcher it wrongly? Brad Boimler. Boimler. But yeah, it's his trait. Just everything else that we're playing with. His trait. Yeah, I'm gonna put that other guy back on. Cause I'm thinking with the Octodot and his ability on, is it you? There it is. So this guy right here, Hedro, I can't pronounce it. As you can see, he's a chief petty officer. If you do Octodot, you want this guy. This guy will make your Octodot, stupid powerful. You want this guy. So we are going to make sure Swamp there. So there, now hopefully I'll do a better number. So pretty much everything and anything to speed up bridge officers. Now after you do that, you need to do a save because guess what? It's a feature. So do a save.
Gotta love features.
Yep. Now to the numbers. yeah, as you can see in the numbers, here's the numbers to everything else. It's not so great, but it's the overtime ability. So as long as you can keep, the results just keep cooling down, recharging, keep the tire going, yeah, you'll get those numbers up. So, yeah, I was kind of hoping with my, my, you know, the, the late 3, I was kind of hoping, with that one duty officer and him, it would rack the numbers up. But as you saw there, ladies and gentlemen, no, not really. Not really. And unfortunately, I actually think they kind of nerfed it, because I've kind of noticed with my one duty officer, I'll show real quick. So as you can see with this duty officer here, I actually think they kind of nerfed the loads ability, because it doesn't seem to proc as much anymore. It takes forever sometimes to kick it in. And do you notice that there here?
Yes.
Because I had noticed with this guy, which is the best one, if you're trying to do Dino loads and basically a thing boat that does a lot of Dino loads, now you done nerfed the hell. You don't know how to have really tower anymore. So, yeah, I was kind of hoping that maybe by putting him in and the new effect, but no. I actually saw it one time when I was coming up on Epic Nor. It actually proc as I was targeting Epic Nor and hit the Epic Nor. Any other time, it was not procking. The only time I saw it actually kicking in was when I was targeting Epic Nor and I was coming up there with, I had a crew or assault team on me, but no. So, yeah. So again, like I said, this is my loadout. Go to my stations. There's my starship stations, and again, this is the Terran. So up here, you'll notice, yeah, I've got the. I'll have to get what you. What are you again? You are a command specialist. A command specialist. So yes, I've got a command specialist, but this up here is universal. Down here is the intelligence, just everything else. So yeah. So if you're curious how I'm running my setup, this is what I'm running. So there you have any ideas or suggestions?
What's that?
You have any suggestions or?
No. You look like you're pretty well laid out.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not too slow, but you gotta look at my tank wise, because I'm doing over 149. And I tend to get, tougher and tougher, and then yes, I do have all Terran ability, because you notice I've got the Terran shuttles, which also has the Load 3 and Chartadine 3. So now that's another thing I've noticed. I've noticed the shuttles, when they do their Tractadine 3, they'll activate the Load 3 on whatever target they got caught in their Tractadine. So I don't know if it's a quote-unquote feature that then replace and get into your shuttles. Because I've kind of noticed the shuttle tend to do more. As soon as they catch you with their load and their Tractadine, they're using it back to back next to each other with everything else. So they seem to have it, but that's the nearer version. Then of course my traits. Now, did you mess it up critic or did you leave it alone? No, you left it alone. Now, since I am running the Galaxy X, I am running the Best of the Empire, which is just to trade off this ship. And you have the original Galaxy X, which comes with the subsystems redundant, that's everything else. Then, of course, I've got weapons system synergy. So each time I'm firing my energy weapons, my torpedoes get knocked off. So then each time I'm firing my torpedoes, my energy weapons get knocked off. Then I've got the critical system chance. And then this is for the Terran ability, which you can get to when you do the Terran stuff. Dalton ambition, that's everything else. And then stage reputation on, shield penetration, armor penetration, advanced targeting system, the physician's rank, and then the duality, Tyler duality. So there's all my traits. If anybody's kind of curious. So, yeah. Having fun. So, I've got 3 people watching my stream. Anybody on the stream got a question? And don't ask me how many holes or how the moon is. Because I don't, well, in fact, yes, we can go to the moon. We can go to the moon. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Any second now. And there it is. Like I said, I miss the old EST. Because in the old EST, yes, this map here used to be a lot bigger. You used to be able to go up to the moon, go around the moon. Me and Douglas used to play hide and seek games, so you'd like find Douglas hiding behind the moon a lot of times. But not anymore. They have made the map smaller, unfortunately. So, yeah. I miss the old EST. No questions in chat? Wow. Alright, well, like I said, my endeavors are pretty much done. Do you need any help on your endeavors?
Nope, I am good.
Alright. Yeah, so again, thank you again for buying the trade. In fact, let's see if it's gone down. I noticed this morning, when I jumped on this morning, yeah, someone was not known what they did and actually had it for only 20,000. So definitely keep your eye on the exchange. You might get lucky and grab it early. Well, hi. How you doing? That's one of the numbers. Who is that? Oh, that's a Missouri guy. That's Missouri. Okay, he don't have the other one. Hi there. How you spell his name? A-E-Z. Should do it this way. Hi then. There. Yeah, he's one of our silent grinders that kind of helps with the plate. So I thank him for everything he's doing. Especially on the Cleon side, trying to get the Cleon side leveled up. He's been doing very well helping us. Alright, so let's see what the exchange is doing today. Alright, so there's 99. So yeah, like I said, keeping a close eye on the exchange. Yeah, someone actually put it for only 20,000 and let's not realize that he put it down wrong. And no sooner got it, just everything else and all. He was gone no sooner it showed up. But yeah, you see it's going for 100,000 no slow. So you don't have the 200
That's
loading.
That's
Huh?
100 million, Jimmy.
100 million? Yeah, 100 million. But yeah, someone put it in and that's what's the next, I wonder. Wow, 336 million the next. Wow. Those could probably never get sold.
Probably
These you
not.
will. But yeah, that's the new abilities. Tuning is awesome. Yeah. Like I said, I'm glad they finally came out because you all know they need Jim, Looney a little bit, just everything else. You know, a lot of us, you know, before the tank stuff became a thing to do in the game, you know, we was able to dress up as basic Terrans. So I'm now, you know, full Terran. So,
Citizens of the
yes,
Federation.
Mr. Annoying President. Alright, let's go to Deep Space Nine. And again, to get Deep Space Nine, you need to get the diplomacy completed to unlock Deep Space Nine jump. Otherwise, the closest place is Tatara or Tatari.
Mr. President's becoming almost as bad as...
Westland.
Welcome to Drazana.
Oh yeah, that
Citizens of the
too.
Federation.
Well, like I said, someone the other day actually put a meme of him, but instead of, you know, the president's face, replaced it with Wesley Crusher. And then just had Shuttle Wesley. And I was like, wow. And that was a good Photoshop, because at first there was people saying, wait, when did Wesley become the president? I was like, it's a Photoshop. It was that good. It looked like Wesley became the, you know, the president. Because it was that good of a Photoshop.
Very nice.
But I thought it was funny. Shut up, Wesley. There he is, hiya. Yeah. Well, like I said, in about 1 hour, you know, Destiny will be doing its, patching. Dino's going to try to, you know, do the run thing. Now, Nick scars him down. He wants to be with us because he's now, finally, after all that time, getting him caught up. So Nick's just finally caught up with us. Because in 1 hour, Destiny will be doing week 5. Dreadnoughties and Dreadnoughties. And just battleships. Battleships. Now that way, each time I do the off the bat ability,
The station's benefits
yeah, I'll
and
get
shields
a
have
boost every
dropped.
time.
Focus fire on the plasma control
Turn
station.
around. Dreadnoughty! Dreadnoughty! Turn around, turn around, turn around. Ain't the damn thing. Turn around faster. Turn around, you big old luxury boat. Yeah, go through the damn thing. Whee! Jenny showing how to make an android. Okay, to make an android, hold on. In fact, let me do this. Let me break the stream, because this is the down or whatever it's pronounced. So let me break the stream and then restart it. So let me do that. Get over here.
Streamers.
Yeah. I'll show you how to make an Android. Alright, so let me be right back. I'll show you how to do it. I'm gonna break this stream so that way. Oh, it's already 50 minutes anyway, so let me break the stream. We'll come right back on how to do the Android. So I'll be right back in about 5 minutes. Here's our ending. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, South on another question Junior. Thank you for watching my stream. Please click on the follow button. Please also hit the little bell notification and to come follow me. But I do want to point out those little links there. Please go to those links if you want to get more info. And please come to my Patreon page and support me if you enjoy my work and all. Thank you. Bye. And if you like what I'm doing, please definitely come support me. Get that and all. You need a few minutes to get that first face talk and well, I'll show you how to make an Android ghost.